You you already sound happier. I mean, the fact that we're doing the fucking podcast again after a fucking 3 month hiatus. What the fuck? Why are you going to like these weird ass places?
First time in I don't know how long now that I won't have to worry about work at all. Like there'll be I don't have to worry about phone calls or emails or text messages. It'll be the 1 week since I've graduated college where I don't have to worry. I mean, even when you're in college, I worried about assignments and finances and stuff like that. It's gonna be 1 week where I don't have to worry about anything. So I'm gonna take advantage of it and just like do some
Yeah,
stupid shit. Not stupid shit, but like shit that like I don't really get to do
my
often.
vacation that I did in June, I took the week of my birthday off. I literally stayed up until 4 in the morning and I didn't get up until 1 and I played video games. Two completely opposite ends of the spectrum here, guy. You want to like, I'm going to go hiking. I'm going to explore Pittsburgh. And I was like,
No,
fuck that. I'm going to be a degenerate,
that,
sit at home and drink beer and play video games till my eyes bleed. That's what I did. And it was the greatest week of my life.
I mean that's during the day though. Like during the day would be going to do whatever I want to do, but like I definitely see myself Coda.
I didn't wake up until 1
Stop.
o'clock. I didn't
Uh,
have a day.
okay. Well, yeah, I mean that's true. I don't see myself doing that, but I could see myself going to bed at like 2 a.m. because then that would allow me, even if I wanted to get like, if I get 7 hours of sleep at night, I'm pretty good. So if I go to bed at 2 a.m., all I gotta do is wake up at 9. Even if I go to bed at 3 or 4, that's still only 10 or 11. Wake up and do whatever I want to do for the day.
That's just too early for vacation, bud.
10 or
Yeah,
11. I'll give you whenever I tell you that I'm like when we went on our honeymoon. I told you we woke up at like 7 or 7:30 for breakfast. That's pretty
that's
early for a
terrible.
vacation.
My vacation is I don't
That's
have an
pretty early.
alarm. I get up when I get up, which is usually around noon, sometimes
Yeah, I
11.
mean I can't do that, but I can't do that. But I agree that it's a little bit ridiculous to wake up at 7 or something. I mean there are days I've done this in the past. I haven't done it recently, but you see some of my things I post on Instagram where I'm up at like 4 a.m. with Coda. I've done things in the past where even on days when I work from home, or even on days when I'm off work, I still wake up at 4 a.m.
I don't
That's
know
kind of
how.
stupid.
I have no idea fucking
I don't
how you
recommend that.
actually get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I just can't fathom how like you literally like set an alarm for 4 a.m. and you just like get up like there's no problem. I would be
No, no, no,
miserable.
no, 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 no. Wait a minute. Nobody ever said I wake up like it's no problem, and nobody ever said I'm not miserable. When that alarm hits and I look over and it's 4 a.m., I literally want to just die at that moment. I don't want to get out of bed. I want to lay there and sleep. Like even today, I didn't wake up until like 8 o'clock, and even then, I don't want to get up. Nobody likes getting up, but the moment that I walk outside and start walking, then I'm like, oh, all right, like good thing I'm up. Whatever. Like I feel
Do you go
good
back
now.
to bed
But when you
after
first
you
said it,
walk Coda? Or are you up from 4 a.m.?
no, no, I have to get ready for work.
Jesus.
So I get up at 4. Typically, our walk will take. I mean, by the time I actually get dressed and get out the door, it might be quarter after 4. The walk will take 15, 20 minutes, so we're back by like 4:30, 4:35 or so. And then I do like I have this. I don't know. I have routines that like you would think are stupid, but like I have a book that I read in the mornings. I do like some like I don't know, some like sit ups and shit like that. Just like get my blood pumping. And then like 5 o'clock, I go upstairs, get dressed, and I leave the house at 5:20, 5:25 to go to work. So realistically, like if I
Do you
didn't
go
wake
to
up
bed
at
at 9
4, I would
o'clock?
probably still wake.
Because you said 7 hours of sleep, so
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah,
9 p.m.
yeah, yes. I go to bed at 9 every night,
I feel
and that's
like
why. And
that's
that
the
is why I
biggest
don't.
issue is what I have. Like getting up's one thing, but like going to bed that early is just like you just like don't
That
have free time because
that is the downfall of it for sure. The downfall of it, not like I mean, we've talked about the downfall of going to bed so early is that I'm not up. playing with you guys until 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like even when, let's say you guys even started playing at like 8 o'clock, which never happens because most of you eat
Yeah.
dinner so late. So let's just say you start playing at 8. It's like, okay, I can only play for 1 hour. So like, am I really gonna get on for 1 hour? It's just not worth it. So that's where the new job comes in. Where I'll be working from home. Where let's say that I still want to start at 6, which I won't have to because I won't be working 10-hour days. I'll be working 8-hour days. So I can start at 7. If I start at 7, I don't have to wake up till 6 because then I can wake up at 6, take Coda for the walk, come back, and I don't have to worry about getting dressed and commuting. I'm just already where I'm working. So then instead of going to bed at 9 to wake up at 4, I don't have to go to bed till, I mean, you guys will still bitch at me, but I don't have to go to bed till 11
That's
to wake up
better
at
than
6.
nothing.
It's better than nothing for sure. And I can even push it here and there to, okay, I'm gonna go to bed at midnight and wake up at 6:30 or something. I could push it, so it's gonna give me a lot more freedom. We'll
Well,
see what I
I
end
get
up
up at
doing, but
8:25, roll out of bed, and I'm logged on my computer at 8:30. That's the type of human I am.
and you work till when?
4:30.
See, I don't want to work that late. I mean, I guess, but I mean, I work that late now, but I only work that late now because I started so early. Like, if I didn't start until 8 at my current job, I would have to be in the office until
See,
6
that'd be
p.m. Like, that's
terrible.
ridiculous. Like I had a phone call probably 30 minutes ago from like someone at work, and I was like, "It is 6:30 at night. What are you still calling me from work from?" Like I'm not answering your phone call at 6:30 at night. I've been done working since
Yeah,
3
you've been home
p.m.
for like 2 hours already.
Yeah, so the hope is that I'll start at like 7, and then I'll just work a normal 8-hour day. Now it'll suck because like I'll be working 8 hours every day compared to now. I mean, I guess I work every day now, but in the past I used to have every other Friday off. That won't be the case, but
That's
it'll be a lot
now you're
better
just a
being at home.
normal working human being of Monday through Friday. Normal
Yeah,
schedule again.
yeah, it'll be all right. I'll be at
You'll
home
be
and
literally right where you're at right now.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be right here. I mean, it'll look a little bit different because I'm gonna have to like set it up so that I'm set up for success. Like I'll probably put like I plan on putting like probably like a whiteboard right here on the wall so I can like keep track of all my work tasks. But like this will be the view. Like whenever I talk to people at work, they'll just someday that'll be painted and
All you have to do
fixed.
is
But
just mud it. That looks easy. You just gotta put the drywall tape up, mud everything, and then paint it.
yeah,
Uh,
but,
Tell them that you like fought a bear in your basement. And you had to redo it or something. I don't know.
I mean, no, I mean nobody's gonna care. What are they gonna say? Hey, you're not good at your job because you have an unfinished basement.
Mine literally says
Like
Twitch Prime right
they're not.
there. It has Pokemon cards up there and a computer right here. I don't think people care.
Yeah, no, people don't. As long as you can do your work, they don't give
Yeah,
a
like the
crap.
last time
So
I did call with a face camera on was like Christmas. We'd like instead of a Christmas party, we'd like a Christmas party, which we all just hopped on a WebEx, and then our manager was like, "Everybody get drinks right now," and I was like, "Okay." So we just like hopped on with like whiskey, and Beagle and I were on, and then everybody's like, "Show your faces," and I was like, "Okay," and they're like, Blake, why you like that? And I was like, "This is my setup. Everybody say hi. I look like a degenerate."
dude, it's been 2 months since I've gotten married now. I don't. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've had a glass of whiskey since I got
What?
married.
The podcast is named Life
I
of
I
Fucking Whiskey Gamers. What the fuck?
I, I know, I know, and I've had drinks. I've had wine a crap ton of times. Like I've had wine pretty much out of seven
Well,
days
wait,
a week.
no.
I probably have wine like
You
four
sent me a
days a week at
Snapchat
least.
during the McGregor fight that you had a glass of whiskey, didn't you? I swear there's been some USV fights where you were sending me
Maybe
pictures of you in your
there,
living
there
room
might
with
have
like
been
your little glass.
there there might have been like one or two times when I did. That's true. But like I don't. I went to the casino for my cousin's birthday 2 weekends ago, and I ordered. I forget what I ordered originally, but then my cousin came back, and I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "It's the Long Island." I was like, "The fuck?" I don't know. Like when I think of Long Island, I'm always like, that's like a girly drink. What do I fucking want a Long Island for? So I was like, "Is it good?" He was like,
Dude, they're
"Dude, you have no
bomb.
idea." When I tell when I tell you, I didn't have to drive the night. Dominica drove, and she had to leave early because of Coda, so she came back and got me. I probably had 5 of these fucking Long Islands. I was off. I was out of it completely. I had that first one, and I pretty much chugged it. It was like, it was super sour though. So like whatever the mixture was, they probably put too much mix in it, but it
Well,
was
dude,
so good. And I
when
ended
I
up
was
drinking
younger,
so
I always
many of
thought a
them.
Long Island iced tea was like iced tea, like mixed with alcohol, right? But
I
yeah,
thought I
but
would
then when
think
you're
so.
older, you realize it's just alcohol mixed with more alcohol with like a splash of Coke, and that's it. That's all it fucking is.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like that next day, I woke up and I don't get hungover. I was hungover the next day, like I had a headache, and then I realized I was like, it's not that I drank so much. I've drank that much before.
Yeah,
It
there's
was
a
all the
fuck ton of
sugar
sugar
in
in
the
those.
freaking Long Island.
Yeah, so speaking of Corey being drunk, let's roll back to the first night of the bachelor party.
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't really get to
No,
talk
because
about
we
that,
or the
but
podcast was what the day before the bachelor party, wasn't it? So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's when
yeah.
the last one was the day before because we had Josh on. Yeah,
Hmm.
the first
Good good times, man.
the first night of your bachelor party was fucking incredible. Showing up late because it's just how I roll, and you're already like,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh god, is this how this night's fucking starting? It's 9 p.m. and Corey's off his fucking rocker. Oh, dude, it
Yeah,
was
it's a good
incredible.
time.
You falling asleep in the hot tub was by far the funniest thing.
It's just so relaxing. I'm hoping that I can like I don't know. I want to do stuff like that like during. It's tough because I want to do stuff like that during like the fall time, but then it's like I mean I guess we didn't really go swimming or anything anyway. We were
I
barely
did. I jumped in
outside,
the
but
lake.
I feel like that's not. Well,
I still have a
yes, I
scar on
guess
my leg
so.
from that,
Yeah.
by the way.
Everybody's leaving injured. You have a scar on your leg. Jason has scars on his arms. Jesus. Jason has scars on his arms. I don't have any
Fun fact about
scars.
Jason and scars on his arms, that is actually my Twitch emote if you want to go look.
Your
Yep, my
Twitch
second
emote.
emote is Xeno Hurt.
I'll pull it up right now. Yeah, I couldn't believe like I didn't even know that he was hurt like that until I don't even know if I knew that day. Maybe that
Oh,
night
dude,
he
he
like
was
showed me.
fucked up.
But like, well, yeah, I mean he got rug burn or carpet
Well,
burn
so
all
what
over it.
started is they
He took-
practice it up top in like that little room that we had upstairs. They practice it there, and that's what started the rug burn. And then we were like, "Well, don't roll up your sleeves." And he's like, "No, I don't want to break the shirt." We're like, "Yeah, smart." And then he did it anyway. And then when he did it downstairs, that rug down there was just like so much more like sandpapery, and it just fucked him up. He had like a big ulcer on both of his hands that needed to be popped.
Gotta look at your emote. Oh my god! And he circled his
Yeah,
wounds.
Hunter sent us that the next day, and I was like, screenshot, make emote, here we go.
Holy crap! Jeez, I haven't been on Twitch in I don't know how long.
I've been on Twitch.
I just had to
Yeah, I've been on
update it.
Twitch a lot, making fun of reverse boosters on Call of Duty.
I gotta get back. I don't. I feel like I don't have the time. I don't know why. Like, where did I don't understand where all my time was. Like, I guess maybe because it has to be because of COVID. That's definitely what it was. Because COVID, I started working when I was in the office. I had to work
Mm-hmm.
10-hour days. So then I was getting home later, still starting the same time. I don't know. Like, something happened. Like, it had to have been COVID, where I just didn't have any time to play anymore.
But I feel like in the beginning
Like,
of
I used to stream
COVID,
every
I
day.
feel like even in the beginning of COVID, over a year and a half ago now, like you started playing a lot more.
I don't. I just don't like. What was I doing? Like, was I just
I
staying up
think you were.
later? Like, 'cause, like, I still,
I don't want to say
'cause, like, I
late because for me that's different. But I feel like you were up until
still
like you used to be on
later.
till like 10 or 10:30 usually, and sometimes 11 if we were doing good. Because I was even like Fortnite a year and a half ago. Like that's how long ago this was.
Well, I wonder if I wasn't going for 7 hours of sleep, but I was going for maybe 6. But and I wasn't waking up at
No,
4
it was
a.m. back then. I
5.
didn't start
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, I didn't start doing that until we moved to the house. So if I went to bed at 11, I could wake up at 5 and still get 6 hours of sleep. That has to be what it is. I must have been going for like 6 hours. Because 6 hours is also, if I have 6 hours
Well,
now,
they
I'd
say
still be
that full
fine.
grown adults
So I
only
was
need
trying to
6
go to
hours of
that.
sleep.
So yeah, that had to have been what it is. It must have been I was going to bed by like 11 because we were definitely up way like I definitely did not go to bed at 9
No,
o'clock.
because
There's no
we
way.
would be doing stupid things like playing Fortnite, which makes me so angry in life. Still.
Yeah, I might have to hop back on
Oh,
that at some point.
jeez.
It's nice to mix things up a
Well,
little bit with
apparently,
that. Just because like
so back on the gaming topic, the new Call of Duty coming out is probably going to be pushed until 2022 now. Do you see that?
they're just gonna keep
Well,
the current
they're
one.
kind of forced to because Activision and Blizzard employees are just walking out because their
Mm.
CEO pulled a Bill Cosby and was like, like they have a huge sexual harassment lawsuit going on right now with a bunch of like higher ups and stuff, like only hiring women if they would like do things and like not paying them as well as men and all this stuff. And yeah, giving gamers a good name.
Yeah, whatever. I think it would just be. I think I'd be more interested in playing more often if there was more of a variety. Like for example, Call of Duty. I mean, it's been out since. I mean, when did it come out? Like October, November is then
Yeah,
when it typically
November, I
comes
think.
out. So I mean, so I mean, it's been out for 8 months now. So at this point, it's getting a little old. And Fortnite is years old now at this point. I mean, I started playing. I will always talk about this. I was one of the very first people I ever knew. I think I might have been the very first person I knew that played Fortnite. I played like the day it came out, and I was like, "What is this piece of crap game?" And like
Could have
I
been
stopped
famous.
playing. And then like 6 months later, everyone was like, "Yeah, Fortnite. You ever heard of that game? It's amazing. We should do this." I'm like, "How did this game turn into like the best
You
game of
could have
all
been
time?"
famous if you would have stuck with the game and just started playing it. You could have
Yeah.
been famous. You fucked up,
Yeah.
Corey. You fucked up.
But like so because of that, I mean Fortnite's old, Call of Duty's old. I need a new game. And I currently can't. I mean, I look at the list all the time, like new games coming for July, new games coming in August. I just can't find them.
I just I just play
I just don't.
RuneScape
I
when
mean,
I'm bored.
Call
That's
of
all I
Duty's
do.
cool.
If I get burnt out, I just go on
I don't
RuneScape.
know. I really thought Cyberpunk was gonna be it, and then they messed that
Still
up.
waiting for the update on
And who
that.
knows? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting on the very first DLC. Which, not to mention, what does that mean for multiplayer? They're eventually gonna do that, but for how long from now? I just I don't get. I get bored with single player games too quickly. And then I get bored when I don't know. I need like a good multiplayer story game.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 for PlayStation.
I've never
It's
played the first
fucking
one.
incredible. One of the best games of all time. And it's also one of the best looking games of all time. I don't even know when the second one's due to be released. I think it was just shown not that long ago. Zero Dawn 2. It just says 2021, so maybe Q4.
I'm also too cheap to buy new
Same.
games. But it's not because I don't want to spend the money. Like if
I
a
don't want it
good
being
game comes out
garbage.
and I know from you, if I hear you and my brother and my uncle and these people just tell me, hey, it's a great game, you should buy it. I'll do it. I have no problem with that. My problem is if I buy a game that could be good and then it's not. It's like if it's like $5, sure, whatever. But if I spend $60 on a game, I want it to
Yep,
be
like
amazing.
Cyberpunk was like the last game I pre-ordered and it just was garbage. And now like the next Call of Duty, I'm not pre-ordering. The next Battlefield, I'm not pre-ordering. I'm going to wait like a month to see what
Well,
happens.
That I can't wait for. Battlefield. I love the Battlefield games.
I mean, it has
Battlefield. What's it called? Battlefield
very high
2042.
hopes, but so did Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk couldn't even fucking play.
When's that coming out? October 22nd.
I mean, I'm also waiting for the fucking
Successor
Pokemon
to
Diamond and
Battlefield
Pearl
5.
remake. Like, I pre-ordered that for my Switch, bro. I'll be streaming that shit every day.
That's all you, man. I don't play. I haven't played a Pokemon game my entire
Well,
life, I don't
you're
think.
missing out.
See, what are some of the upcoming games for 2021? Like, you know those games I've never even heard of. 12 minutes. I don't even know what that is. You play as a husband who's stuck in a 12-minute time
November
loop.
19th, Pokemon. Can't wait for it. Gonna go to GameStop, pick it up, throw it in my Switch, and stream it. I might take a week off. Who knows?
I need to get a
I love
Switch.
my Switch.
Apparently, I want to play Breath of the Wild. I don't even know anything about those types of games, but everybody talks about how great it is, so I want to try it.
You might as well wait for the new Switch to come out, the 4K one.
There's a Guardians of the Galaxy game coming out?
Another Marvel game.
Oh, no. The next real big game I'm looking for is Riders Republic. It's like a snowboarding,
Oh, you
bike,
love that shit.
skiing game. I love that shit. Like when I played Steep for a while, that game was so good. I
I'm surprised you
love
haven't
those
got any like
games.
VR games like that.
I need to. Oh, Dying Light 2. That's right up my alley. And then
Well,
there's
yeah, there's
Halo, of
always
course,
Halo.
which I've never played Halo, but obviously when the newest one comes out, I'll be playing that just because I know it'll be what everybody's playing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much just looking forward to Battlefield and Pokemon, and then we'll just go from there.
Rainbow Six
Another
Extraction
Rainbow Six.
is a spin-off of Rainbow Six Siege, January of 2022.
Siege is just like one of the best games of all time, but also one of the worst because it just causes you to want to off yourself every second.
I used to play with Jason all the time. Like, well, not all the time, but like I would try to play with Jason because I knew how into it he was and how much fun he had playing it. And this is when we were in college, and I was just so
My brother
terrible.
used to like my brother Kyle was amazing at Siege. It's all he used to play with his friends when he would hop on go and rank Siege every day after school. Logan used to be the Call of Duty god back in the day when he was like, a little fat boy. Him and Beagle used to play together.
Can you go lay
She's
down?
just sniffing stuff.
Yeah, she's oh baby. Yeah, I've never had a game that I was like amazing at other than NHL. Maybe I should stream that. Just I used to stream versus games of NHL. Like that was always my game. I could go out of 100 games, my record would be 85 and 15 or something, maybe even like 90 and 10. I'd be so good. But after a while, you have to grind that stuff. So like you play a game, and if it goes a full game and you win, it may take 30 minutes, and it's like okay, time to play it again. It gets
Oh,
to be too
speaking of
much.
hockey, how about Marc-Andre Fleury getting thrown away to Chicago for nothing?
Well, then he started reconsidering, like he might retire and all this stuff, and then people start saying, "Well, what if he comes back to the Penguins? We could use him." And the Penguins immediately came out and was like,
Well,
"No, we
yeah,
don't want him. We have no
we
use for
can't
him."
afford him. That's the issue is with the flat salary cap.
Yeah, I don't know how salary stuff works, but if I was Flurry and the Blackhawks and the Pens, I would just try to work out somewhere like I said, I don't know how it works salary wise. Where Flurry comes
Yeah,
here for
and just
like a
retires.
day and just like retires as a
Well,
Penguin.
because he's most likely going to retire. He doesn't want to move his family around again, which makes sense. Like
No.
you started in Pittsburgh, you grew a family, and then you move to Vegas. You're there for 4 years, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, go to Chicago." Like, and then what? You're at the end of your, he's at the decline of his, career anyway. So what is he going to be in Chicago for a year, and they get thrown to Vancouver? Like, is he going to be thrown around the whole fucking world?
Yeah, I mean, his family probably thought, okay, we're in
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh forever, and then the last year or two, there was probably talks of, okay, he's probably gonna end up going somewhere someday. And then he gets to Vegas. They're like, all right, cool. This is where we're gonna end his career. This is where we're gonna end. This is where we're gonna kind of lay down our roots for. We'll still. I'm sure they probably would easily be able to have a house in Pittsburgh or something. But like, this is where he's gonna finish his career. And then out of nowhere, he gets traded to Chicago, and they're like, okay, so do we move to Chicago or do we just like buy a house in Pittsburgh because we know he's only gonna be in Chicago for a little bit? Like, what do we do? And like you said, what if Chicago only wants him for like a year and then he goes
Yeah,
somewhere
because I mean, like,
else? And
Chicago literally didn't give away anything for him. Vegas gave him away for free, and he found out from fucking Twitter. Imagine being a Vienza Trophy winner, which means you were the best goalie in the league last year, and they just throw you away and you find out from fucking Twitter.
not to mention, you go from a team that is winning Stanley Cups and is doing great every year to Vegas, who has been in contention
Mm-hmm.
since day one somehow, even as an expansion team, and now it's Chicago, who has no chance. They're not gonna.
Chicago has like great players. Don't get me wrong; like they have Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves.
They have good
Yeah,
players, but they
and they're
suck
like
somehow.
last in their division every year. Like they went from winning 3 cups
Yeah.
in 6 years to being fucking nothing. Like not even in the playoffs, and I just don't understand how.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't think the Pens. I mean, the Pens will always make
But
playoffs
that's
again
it.
this
We ain't
upcoming
going
year, but
anywhere.
we won't win the cup or anything. And then eventually, it has to become time someday for Letang to be gone. Probably even Malkin at some point. I
Well,
just we have some dark days ahead if the future of the Pittsburgh Penguins is Jake
yeah, but
Gensel.
we got rid of fucking Tanev. I'm super fucking pissed we didn't protect his ass.
Oh, he's ass though. His stats
Turbo
are not good.
Tanev, dude. Don't you ever talk shit again. Protecting Jeff fucking Carter over him. And then
Yeah.
we didn't re-sign Marcus Jankowski, which I don't understand why. We let him become a free agent.
Yeah, I
We need a
don't know.
fucking goalie is what we need. Because Jari and DeSmith just ain't it.
Yeah.
They just ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's that once the Penguins got eliminated from playoffs, I didn't watch a single game after that. I didn't. I barely followed it. I've barely followed the like the news. I mean, I didn't know Fleury got traded until a couple minutes before you reached out to me about it.
I mean, like I followed the
I,
Avalanche because I really wanted them to go to the Cup, and then once they got eliminated, I was like, I don't give a fuck. And then the Lightning, who were fucking 20 million over cap, went back to back, and like no one bats an eye at it.
it just sucks because like there are cities where like they have a spring and summer to look forward to because it's like, hey, baseball. Like if you're a Yankee
Mm-hmm.
fan or a Red Sox fan, every year your team's going to be there. But like for us, like after hockey season, that's it until football season. We have nothing to look forward to. The Pirates are like bottom 3 team in the whole league, and then we got the Steelers come up, and the Steelers are probably going to be
Would you hear
terrible
that
this year.
apparently there's rumors that we're trying to get fucking Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, not anymore now. He just resigned,
Maybe
I
that
think,
was
finally.
why,
But
because he wasn't
I
resigning
don't.
yet. But like that's stupid too. Like why would you go from an old quarterback to another old quarterback?
I don't know. We're gonna have to get a quarterback at some point, because like I I'm okay with them kind of sticking with Ben. I get it. He's your franchise quarterback. He's done a lot for the team. At some point, he's gonna retire, probably after this year. But who's our quarterback after that? You can't rely on Mason Rudolph to
That
lead our
guy
football
is
team.
just
Like,
a fucking middle school level quarterback all around.
yeah, I don't know what we do with that.
Well, didn't we just let one of our defensive men go, didn't we?
I don't know. But our offensive line, we had like 2 guys retire, and then we
I think that's
released
what it
one,
was.
and then just this week or last week, one of our last remaining good linemen was like, "Yeah, I retire. I'm done." So now we have a bunch of young ass guys on our line.
But
Ben's gonna get
we have
hammered
Cap now
all
though. I
season
don't
long.
understand why they don't try. Like when you have all these people retire, you have
Yeah.
money now. Like do something.
Yeah, I mean Ben restructured his contract, so we have more money from him. Our defense should be good for the most part. We should have no problem defensively, but offense,
Well,
I
we
don't know
also only
what
have
we're
one
gonna
more
do.
year on TJ Watt's cheap contract. So after next year, he's gonna want a lot of
We're
money.
either gonna have we're either gonna have to pay him the big bucks, or we're gonna have to get
If
rid
they
of
get
him.
rid of him, that's the stupidest thing they could ever do. That's literally the dumbest thing.
But they might because it might be Ben's last year, so it might be just a rebuilding year. Get rid of Watt, have that money re-sign, sign a young guy
Yeah,
maybe or
go and just
something.
get rid of the best defenseman in the league. It's fine. He's been leading the league in sacks for what, 3 years now. That's a smart fucking idea. Is
Yeah.
Dom home? Your light just turned on. I see an elliptical.
Yeah, she just got home, I guess. I'm on a podcast with Blake, so if you Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I saw that at Dollar General yesterday.
Then now it's back on.
Colors of the world in markers, crayons,
I
and
saw them
color
yesterday
pencils.
at Dollar General.
Oh my god,
There's
I'm so
like 10 of the same
excited.
colors.
I also just spent $88 in lamination. Ridiculous. So excited.
Well, that's your wife.
Yeah, so that's Dominica Cameron, everybody. She went and did the official she went and did the or applied for the official change today. So after I don't know how long it takes to process, but she will officially be Dominica Cameron any day now. And then she'll have to go and change like her ID, her
Oh
passport,
yeah.
her
Yeah.
bank cards and all that crap, but at least her legal name in the United States will be Dominica
Yeah,
Cameron
Amber
at that
bought
point.
this
So
like thing off like Amazon or something that like it was a kit. You pay like $100 and then you just like fill out the paperwork and send it to them. They do all that for you, and it was fucking great.
yeah, we're gonna do that. And then it was taking us too long to pull the trigger and actually do it. So I was like, look, let's just do it the
Yeah,
old-fashioned way.
screw that, dude.
Do
That would
everything
take so
separately.
long.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's definitely a pain in the ass, but
The only
let's
thing
do
that
it that
Amber
way.
hasn't
So
changed yet is her driver's license because she actually has to go in for that, and we've just been too lazy. But like she has like
yeah.
the piece of paper. It says like her name's changed. But like yeah, like her
Mm.
social, her cards.
It's weird. Like there are times when like she'll say something and I'll like I don't like I'm trying to think of an example, but like I'll try to give her like attitude back and I'll be like Dominica Mano, and I'm like, oh my god, that's not your name anymore. Like you're not Dominica Mano anymore. Like and like I'll tell people like, oh yeah, like I was talking to my girlfriend last night. I'm talking to my fiance last night.
It
It
takes a
doesn't
while.
feel right
Like I
yet to say
almost.
wife. Like to say the word wife, I just feel like so
Mhm.
young. Like I was talking to my aunt the other day, and I was like, yeah, like I was talking to this person. I was telling them about my wife, and it's just like wife. I'm
It's
25
but
years
that's the
old.
thing, dude. Like we're
Like what the
25
hell?
years old. Like we're fucking old now.
If it's true, yeah, we're not like 18 calling her my wife. Like
No,
25
like
years
my
old.
fucking brother is
But
17. The other one's 19. Speaking of the
yeah.
17-year-old Logan, he fucking might be losing his license.
You told me about it. We were playing call the
Yeah,
other day. You told me about all the stuff he did. You said your dad talked to
possibly.
somebody
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, so somehow he's getting out of it because he's a fucking moron. Going 17 to 35, pulled over by the same exact cop a week earlier he got pulled over for speeding. Same cop.
I've been pulled over. I've been pulled over twice for speeding. The first time it was in a different state, so I had to pay the fine. Like I wasn't traveling back to. I think I was driving through Virginia at that point. So I'm not driving back to Virginia, so I just paid it. Second time was right in Shaler. I got pulled over for speeding. I didn't. I wasn't speeding, but whatever. He said I was, and so I showed up. He never did, and they're like, "All right, you're good to go." I said, "Yeah, this is
Yep.
why you always show up to
I've
for a speeding
never gotten
ticket
pulled
because."
over. I mean, I've gotten pulled over for speeding, but I've never gotten a ticket for speeding. The first time I ever got pulled over,
Yeah.
I just turned 18. It was like a week after my 18th birthday, and I was heading home. Like me and Andrew Roop were like at a party or something, and we were heading home from his house because he just changed and like grabbed stuff because we were going back to my house. We had to work the next day, and he's literally in his pajamas, and we're on Route 8, right about to turn on the Duncan, and I was going like 90 miles an hour because I was a fucking idiot. Like I just got the Impala, just turned 18. It was like 2:30 in the morning. And a cop pulls me over. He's like, "Oh, you're going 69." I started laughing because I was a fucking degenerate. And I hand him my license, and like, and he looked at my license and he was like, "Rutledge." He's like, "Wilder Highlands." I was like, "Yeah, my dad, you know, blah blah." And he's like, "Oh, all right, yeah, cool." And he handed back my license. He's like, "All right, well, this is your warning." Didn't even give me a written warning. It was a verbal warning. And then he was like, "If I ever hear a golden Impala crash into a deer, I ain't gonna come save you." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah,
All right,
and like
have a
I
good day.
realize now that like he probably wasn't even gonna give me a ticket anyway, because if you go 30 over, that's when like you have like pretty much like your car can get impounded, you can lose your license, shit like that. And the speed limit's 40, and he said I was going 69, so like he probably didn't even want to give me a ticket anyway. Like, he was one of the cool cops in Hampton. And like I've got pulled over in Hampton before for like, you know, my registration was expired or like a taillight out or something, but like I've always gotten out of it. The registration, he gave me like a written thing where I had 3 days to like go do it, but that guy almost fucked me because I got pulled over on a Thursday night, and so that means I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Well, the office is closed Saturday, Sunday, so I only had that fucking Friday to give him my information, so he almost fucked me. But like I
Yeah,
did,
that's
I heard, went
bullshit.
online, paid it, printed it out, drove while I, because I still worked with my parents at the time, drove up the street while I was at work, handed them information, they photocopied it, and I was good to go. And I was like, whew, thank God. But the one ticket I got, I was in Franklin, PA, which is like an hour like up north. Like you go 28 to 66 and just keep going. And I was at some stupid party, and there was a bunch of us in my car. It was like me, Dave Cohen, Jake Krause, Dakota Stubler, Parker Stuckman, and like Zach Kosick. So I had 4 kids in my back seat, and then me and Dave were up front. And like we got up there fine, and then we were leaving, and we were at the Sheets up there, like filling, just putting some gas in my car, and then we're leaving, and there's these 2 cops, and like one's facing this way, one's facing this way, like they're talking to each other, right? Like at this like dirt field across the street. And Dave, being smart, screams, "Eat my ass," to these cops. So we're driving down the street, and we're right about to get on the exit to go on 66 to go home. Cop pulls up next to me, cop pulls up behind me, light turns green, sirens go off. And I was like, great, fantastic. Cop rolls over, knocks my window. I roll it down. I look at him, puts his flashlight in, and goes, "Whose ass am I eating, boy?" I just start busting out fucking laughing. So does everybody else. He's like, "I don't see what's so funny." And he was just a huge dick about everything. Like, he ended up writing me up for having dice hanging in my mirror and having 4 kids in my back seat. And one of them almost had to go to the police station because I didn't have enough seatbelts. But my center console in the Impala flipped up and was a seat. But the reason no one was up there is because center console didn't close. So I just had to like let everything like fly out in the back and have someone move up front. Yeah, he was just a huge asshole. Like, because it was the first time I ever got asked for my insurance. Like, I've never been asked for insurance before. It's always his license and registration. And I don't know what the fuck my insurance card looked like. So, like, I'm, like, handing him stuff. And he's, like, throwing it back at me. Like, that's not it. That's not it. And I was like, do you have to be a dick? And he's like, what you saying? I was like, do you have to be a dick? Like, I'm trying to just fucking go home, dude. Like, I didn't scream, "Eat my ass." It's fucking that asshole. I didn't do anything. I'm just driving.
That's a tough thing. When just because he was in the car with you,
Yep,
it
it was
automatically
like
falls on you.
$160, and like 2 people gave me like $20 for it, so I got like $40 total, and that was it. But he almost wrote me up too because my dad didn't sign the registration because it was under his name at the time, and he was like, "Well, your dad's gonna get a nice fine in the mail," and my dad's like, "Well, if I get a fine in the mail, we're gonna go fight it. If not, you're just gonna fucking pay the damn thing." And I was like, "Okay." So I kind of hoped he would have got a fine in the mail so we could have fought it, but no, he never got it. And I was like, "Fuck." But yeah, that was a terrible night in my life. What
I just randomly thought of something. I wanna check my Twitch and see when was the last time, aside because I was gonna look last time I streamed, but that's just gonna be our last podcast before the wedding. I want to see the last time I streamed
you
gaming.
streamed of your VR
It
not that
had
long
it,
ago.
oh, that's right, I did do that. Okay, I'll have to look. Let's
But
see.
last time you actually
Videos.
like an actual video game with like your camera, you're probably looking at fucking 3 or 4 months minimum.
How do I
You can go to
how do I
channel.
see? Like on the app,
Oh,
or do I
I
have
just
to
did
be
it
on
from the
the
website.
website?
You can click your name and you
Alright,
can go to
hold
like
on.
to channel or video producer. Like you can
Yeah,
go
log
to
in.
video producer and it'll tell you all of them.
Don't remember my tweet. Oh, it's gonna send me a text message
jeez.
now. Yeah.
But that same night that I got pulled over and got the tickets, there was these 2
Mhm.
girls that needed a place to stay, and like the plan was like they told each other's parents were staying at each other's house, and they were just gonna crash at my house and just like leave early the next morning. So like that the next morning, I had to like try to sneak these 2 girls out of my house, but like everybody was upstairs, so, like it wasn't gonna work. So I just like walk upstairs with these 2 girls, and my mom and dad were like, "What the fuck?" And my brother and their friends are just eating breakfast at the table, fucking laughing at me. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna drive them to their car." My mom's like, "Okay." And then I come back inside, and I was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I got this ticket last night too." That
Oh
was not a
no.
good morning in the fucking Rutledge household.
Where'd you say I have to
You can
go for
go
this
like if
now?
you click your icon and go to video producer, it'll it'll show you all the
Video
past streams.
producer. It doesn't show them. Oh, past broadcast. I don't have. You don't have videos that match these
Well, I'm
filters.
pretty sure they
What?
also only stay on Twitch for like a couple months. Like I have one from May 31st expiring in 2 days, so I guess they only stay for 3 months then. So you probably haven't streamed in over 3 months.
Well, you said
Yeah.
what? May 31st, and then it expires in 2 days, so that would be yeah. No, there's no way. I have not streamed since I got back from the honeymoon. So I lost all of my
Well,
streams
yeah, you're
then.
supposed to
That
fucking
sucks.
download them or save them, bro. I download all mine. I have them all. I have all on a fucking hard drive here. I have one specific drive that is just dedicated to stream shit. How much do I have on it? It's this SSD. I have 300 gigabytes of just like Twitch videos and clips and YouTube videos. And then my games one, I have 500 gigs of games.
Yeah, I think I might have to pick
I
streaming
miss
back up. I
streaming. It was
think.
fun. It was entertaining.
Yeah, I gotta just try to find something that'll be like exciting to stream. And it's tough because like I haven't streamed in so long, so it's like nobody really like just like no one's gonna like watch. So I'm gonna have to like build people up watching again, and
I just gotta like the key to streaming is just consistency with the schedule, which neither of us ever really stuck to.
hell no. Literally, yeah, it could be any given day. I had
Yeah,
no idea if I was gonna stream or not. It was just like, which like, it was good for me because like I didn't want to have the stress of like, hey, I can't do anything on Tuesdays from this to this. I have to be on my computer playing. It was nice to just be like, yeah, I'm free. Let me stream real quick. But then the problem with that is like,
yeah.
you don't know if people are gonna watch or not. So I would sit there and stream for 4 hours, and then I would get the analytics afterward and be like, you had one view. It's like, oh, awesome.
Yeah,
That
like
doesn't do anything
that's the
for
thing
me.
is like you have to like build up the schedule that like people will join, and that's like the fucked up thing. I don't know. I'll be streaming next month actually because I got invited to partake in the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. They invited me to stream with them. They're doing like a week fundraiser thing. So I'll probably be streaming a couple days during the week in August, which I keep forgetting to look at what fucking days it is. They invited me to their Discord, and I just too lazy to look.
Look back at all at the money I've possibly made in the past. Made what was that? $20. $20 in December.
I've gotten 2 payouts, but I think I have like $14 right now.
Oh, here this will be good to look at. So right before the pandemic, let's see, November. Let's see, October to November. So in all of October, I streamed only 4 hours. November to December, or no. So in November, I streamed 23 hours almost. December of last year, I streamed 93 hours. 93, then 31 in January, 29 in February, 11 in March, 5, 34 in May. So that's right when the pandemic started, basically. So it did see a little bit of an uptick in May, and then 9, 0, 2, 0, 0, 34 around the holiday time. That makes sense. 25 in December specifically, and then this year 1, 3, 3,
Yep,
5,
that's yes.
41 minutes. And
So
then
from
not again
November till
since.
December of last year, I streamed 30 hours. And that was a great month. I had an average of 5 views, 25 followers, 14 subs. That month was great somehow. And then December till December, like beginning to end, was 22 hours, 21 follows, 8 subs. And then from January to January, 31 hours. This was right after I got affiliate, so I was just streaming non fucking stop. And then from February to March, 13 hours. March was 17 hours. April was 10 hours. And, 12 hours of that was, or actually, pretty sure all of that was my fucking live, or my 12-hour one.
I give people credit for like their auto subs. Like nobody's backed out of their auto subs. I've had at least 4 subscriptions since March. In March I only
Yeah,
had
you're
2,
fucking
but then I had
welcome, guy.
4
You're
April,
fucking
May,
welcome. You're getting
and June. So
$2.50
I
from
think
me every fucking month.
yeah, I think I do owe it to everybody to
I don't know
start
how many
streaming
subs I have
again.
right now. I think I have like 4 or 5. I think you're one of them. My cousin's one of them. Jason's one of them. Amber's one of them that I have to renew because she gives me her Prime. I miss streaming.
I view if okay, I can do. Oh, that's all the month. I want to see if I can choose like a bigger time frame. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I can do like 3 months at a time. Let's see. How was my? I just want to see how my 2020 was in general, from January 1st to December. 206 hours, $100 made, 36 subs, 68 followers. 36 subs, 68 followers. I'll take that. I mean, that's like what Dr.
The
Disrespect sees in one day. No, not in one day, 1 minute,
Yeah.
but
The craziest I've ever seen was during my fucking live stream when it was just like that one dude just like kept throwing subs at me and I just had no idea what to do.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
think I'm
up
gonna
to
get back into it.
$33 sitting
I
in
don't see why
Twitch.
not.
I'm a third of the way there to a payout.
How much do you
100,
need
and it'll be
for
just
payout?
automatic direct deposit. I've had 2 payouts, February 11th and April 13th.
Where do you see that?
Channel analytics and then click view my payout history. Yeah, the February 11th one was because of all the people that subbed to me when I became affiliate, and then April 13th was because of the fucking live stream, or that 12-hour one.
Mm,
That was an incredible night. I really wish we did like noon to midnight, but it was still fucking awesome. And it still makes me upset till this fucking day that I went to bed while you were getting up.
Oh, I haven't got any. I haven't got any payouts because my
Oh,
payout
of
method
course
is
it is.
invalid.
Should probably fix that there, guy.
Change your payout method. What is my payout method currently? Like, probably like an
Yeah,
expired
probably your
card or
fucking
something.
old bank account.
A minute, let's see. Oh, I have my payout method set to hold my
Why?
payments. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know.
Just keep it in there till you have like
Hmm.
$5,000 and then just pay it
Okay.
out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not changing it now. I'm just gonna keep it in there for now. Whatever. I don't know how much I have. It says over 100. That's all it tells me. It
Perfect.
says
So
100
you
plus.
can't have a payout.
So.
Yeah, I want to start. I didn't want to start
Okay.
streaming again.
Well. Oh wait, there you go. Download my subscriber list. Let's see who all subscribes here. Just got to open up a separate page here.
I forget.
We got Chad, Nigel, Austin Baker, and you. Chad and Nigel have been, or no, Chad's been 12 months in a row. Nigel's been 15 months in a row. Austin Baker's been 8 in a row, and you've been 4 in a row,
Look
but
at me
9
go.
total. I
Yeah, you
appreciate
were the first one to get a affiliate.
I've been affiliate for a minute now,
I've been
man. I've
affiliate
been
since
affiliate for a
fucking
while.
December. That's it. How the fuck do you download your subscriber list? How did you get to that?
No, but before that, before December, I've been affiliate since I was already
No,
affiliate
I
before
was
we even
affiliate
moved
since
into this
December. It
house,
took me
which is
forever
January of last.
because I just like
Yeah,
stopped
you are.
streaming.
Yeah.
And then all of
Yeah,
a sudden what made me get affiliate was literally playing Among Us, because I would just stream and tell everybody, I'd be like, hey, follow me right now. And everybody would. That's also how I got a $500 donation for charity, was Among Us. Proven fact, Among Us, best game ever. Jason, the emote's in the chat because it's fucking hilarious. How'd you get your subscriber list? How do you do that? How do you do that?
So if you go, I gotta get back to my video. Go to oh God, where was it? Go to Insights,
Oh, download my
Channel
sub list. There we go.
Analytics. Download my sub list. Yeah, I have 4 subscribers.
I got
Yeah,
Diarrhea,
I gotta
my
stream
cousin
more.
Sean, Brandon, you, one of my coworkers.
What does it say total for me? Because I know it's only been 1 month now, like continuously. But what's it say for tenure?
It doesn't say. Mine's really weird. I don't. Yeah, like mine opened up like a notepad. Yeah, but it
Yeah, it
doesn't
should
say.
have. But then it should have username, subscriber date, current tier, tenure, streak,
Oh yeah,
subtype, and
tenure. You
founder.
are 4 months.
Only subscribing for
Yeah.
4 months total?
My cousin actually has been subscribing for 9 months, and I've only been affiliate for 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah, Diarrhea's 6, Brandon's 5, you're 4. Yeah, my buddy from work's
Diarrhea.
3. Wow, I forgot I need to have Amber renew then. Give me that free $2.50 from her Twitch Prime.
Yeah, this will be a way for me to figure out how much I have in terms of
Well,
money.
actually, if we look at right here, the
Right.
person in our chat right now, Mr. Zeno, isn't subbed to either of us, Corey.
Well, neither of us stream, so I think that's a fair thing for him to do. Is not subscribe to
doesn't
us.
matter.
Once we
Doesn't
stream
matter.
more, then maybe.
Podcast will be back up again, so it's at least once a week.
Oh yeah, there's my total revenue. Total revenue, $164.10. And 149 of that is paid subs. 750 of that is Prime subs. 228 is gifted. 72 cents from ads. I'm a big ad guy. You know what I
Almost
mean?
a whole $1
440
from
from
ads.
sharing. Almost a whole $1 in ads. Well, here we go. What were my streams during this period? This is what it's showing. Sunday. It's not showing me. Average viewer, One viewer.
It's
That's
probably
my
what
average.
mine is now too.
Nice. So terrible.
And dude, I just the most I've ever had was during the charity stream when I wasn't even there yet. It was just a fucking starting soon page, and I had like 30 people watching, and I was like, I should probably start this. I just did so much fucking like advertising with that. I posted it everywhere. I made all my friends post it everywhere. I made a I fucking look at this shit. I framed the fucking poster.
Oh shit.
Cuz
I'm looking back to see which month I streamed them. Oh, by far, December of 2019. That must have been right when I got affiliated or something. I streamed 3 days, 8 hours.
Jesus
3
Christ.
days.
In 1 month.
I had to. Wait, I wonder if I can go. Wait, it was December of 2019. I gotta see. Oh no, is that what it was? December 2019. I gotta see if I could see daily and see like how long I streamed in a day.
I mean, there was days where like when I used to live at Amber's parents' house, like I would stream
Yeah,
like in the morning with you, like if Amber's doing something with her parents, and then we would stream again at night. Like there was days where me and you would double stream.
7 hours. I think that's no. That here's my highest. I gotta get there. Yeah, Tuesday. So New Year's Eve of that year, I streamed 7.5 hours on New
What the
Year's
fuck were we
Eve.
doing New Year's Eve? Of what, 2019?
Yeah, I think we were just at our that was
Oh,
the
she
year
was
Amber
sick.
was. I think that was the year
Yeah.
Amber was sick. Yeah. Yep. Because I was right into the COVID year, right? Yeah, yeah. Amber was sick, so we were all just at our houses. I think me and you probably just streamed
There's
that
definitely
night.
nothing else we would have done.
No,
All
we
right, so
definitely
wait,
just streamed
so
that whole night.
I need January. So wait, December 31st through January 1st. How long did I stream that day? I only streamed 4 hours that day.
No, not July 1st. I want to go to January 1st. What the hell? Wait,
Zeno, you're a nerd.
maybe. Yeah, here. Okay. I can look at per day for sure now. Yeah. New Year's Eve, 7 hours, 7.5 hours. December 29th, 7 hours, 5 hours, 2, 4. I was streaming up a storm December of 2019. 7 hour streams
Yeah,
like
I had
multiple times.
24 or 27 hours.
I mean, even in New Year's Day, I streamed for 5 hours. I bet you I streamed on Christmas this year. Let me see. They did 3 hours on Christmas Day. What the hell is wrong with me?
I used to stream a lot,
Wow.
bud.
I'm gonna see if I can go back as far as I can and see if that's the longest I've streamed in a day. 7.5 hours. I feel like I've definitely streamed longer than that. So we'll go end of December
Yeah, so my
till
biggest stream
today.
was like, so November of last year is when I started streaming a fuck ton, which was like after my wedding, after my honeymoon, after the house was done, when I had time. Like November through December was 30 hours, December was 22 hours, January was 30 hours, February was 13 hours, March was 17 hours, April was 10 hours, May was 11 hours, and just started dropping down 6 hours. I only streamed 1 hour in June.
We gotta start doing some
Just like
group
a bunch of
streams.
dumb shit.
Yeah, I wish they had like 'cause squad streaming or whatever. That's not available
Not
still,
through
right? Or
Twitch.
is
There's
it?
a third party. It's what AJ and I used for the charity stream. We had a bot going in our chat that would just tell people to, hey, watch both of us here. What it does is it just brings up both of your streams, and it counts as a viewer towards each of you. Can't remember what the exact site was called, but I could probably find that here real easy.
That's what it's called, right? Squad streaming.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think
thing
it's
that's
available
not
just
available.
for whatchamacallit, partners. Yeah.
Oh, Twitch partners.
No, I don't have the command anymore. I guess I deleted it. What the fuck? I can't remember what it was called. Bum, 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 bum. I can't remember what the fucking site was called. I don't know. I can find it eventually. But there is a way you can do it. Oh, wait. It was multi-stream. That's what it was.
Hmm.
Multitwitch.tv. And I think you just do... Yeah, just like this. Here, I typed it in my chat. Yeah, you just type in
Multi-Twitch.
multitwitch.tv and you just do /one username /another username, and then it'll give you both chats up
Okay,
top,
yeah.
and then both videos. And obviously you're offline, so it just says, your offline screen.
Check out this Battlefield 1 stream from October 26,
Oh,
2016. I gotta delete that. I don't even know what that video is. I can only imagine. It's probably me like cussing up a storm or something. I gotta delete that.
Yeah, I made my Twitch good.
Battlefield. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I gotta delete that. I'm pretty sure I like say something really bad in that one.
I just want my YouTube video to get to 100 views. I'm at 83 right now, and that's like the best video of all time. The gunfight one
Which
with
one?
Braden
What
and
is
I,
it?
the one that I got like actually professionally edited. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. I like the videos. I'm trying to think of some of the best ones. Like the one of you opening up that card
Yeah,
at your house when we did the Pokemon stream. That was great. And then that video of Beagle
that
getting
one's
caught in
so
Saz
funny.
and the door just closes. That's one of my
Yeah, I
favorites.
had that video actually. Wait, I just had 6 viewers for a second. Now it's just going down the 4. Well, thanks everyone for joining. No idea who the fuck anybody is, but thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that video was hilarious. Oh, Beaks, no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, you banned 3 people in the last
Yeah, I
month.
had a bunch of like ratchet people in here at one point.
I see that. What did Xeno just send me?
No, Xeno's posting a bunch of YouTube videos.
He posted the one with. He posted the one of you and little me magic. 83 views. I think that's the first time I'm.
It's so
How have
funny.
I not seen
It's
that one?
literally just like the dumbest thing ever, but it's amazing. Me and Braden went off that night. Enabled subscriber only mode.
Because then Jason can't
Wait,
message.
he's a mod. He might be able to. Yeah.
Well, if he's a mod, he definitely can. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, he's a mod. He's not even subbed to my stream. What is this?
Gotcha, bitch.
A mod and not even subbed. Tisk, tisk, tisk. About to unmod him. I don't even know who's modding my stream. I think you're a mod, Jason's a mod, Hode's a mod, Andrew's a mod, and my cousin's a mod. And I think I made Diarrhea mod because he donated me like $400 to buy a pack of Pokemon cards, so I kind of had to. There you go. He Twitch Prime subbed.
Hey, there you go.
About time, man. He still has a little first icon because he was one of the first ones. I think only 6 people get that. I think it is.
I'm pretty sure I was like one of the very
Yeah,
first.
I'm pretty sure,
I think I was
the
like the
night
first
that it was
one.
dropping, you were like the first one.
I was
Dude,
ready.
that
I
was
was
a
so
crazy
pumped for
night
you.
because like
I was like, I remember you reached like the whatever you needed at that point, and I was like, "Oh my god, you're gonna get it!" And then it happened, and I was like, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" And you're like, "No," and I was like, "Yeah, it sometimes takes time." And I just remember like, I
dude,
think
it
it
was
was
like
like
2
super
o'clock in the
late at
morning.
night, or either that or super early. Yeah, it was something like that, and you got it. And I was like,
Because
"Fuck
I
yeah,
remember
subscribe,
we
subscribe!"
were playing Among Us with
I was
those
so
like a
pumped.
bunch of those people I used to play with, and I remember getting the email in the middle of a game, and I was like, "Everybody, shut the fuck up! I got my button."
It was
Yeah,
so
and I
awesome,
streamed
man.
that night and the next day, and those are crazy nights because I had all like the people I used to stream with, this like sub and shit, and that was fun. Yeah, shout out to those guys for like growing my channel.
I always like to sub to like everybody once they first
Yeah, I just want the first
become an
icon. That's all I
affiliate.
want.
Like, well, just like I just think it's good to like start people off on the right foot like that. So like I mean I subscribed to. I'm trying to think of what was that one girl
Oh, that
that
alley
we
girl.
used to play like Among Us with. Yeah, she became, and I like immediately subscribed to her. I mean, obviously, I canceled it as soon as I did it, but because I didn't want it to continue over for the next
Same.
month. But starting people off on the right foot for the first month feels good.
We need
Get them
Jason
some
to
money
start
in their
streaming,
account.
bro. We can take him under our wing and show him D-Way.
We could, but that's the thing. We could get him to affiliate in no time. It would take him like we could get him to affiliate in like because what you need to have the average over.
You can have 3
You need
views,
to have like the
and then if
views
I
and the
watch, you watch it,
followers.
he watches himself. That's 3 views, and then if he gets 50 followers, he'll have the 3 views. Boom, done, easy affiliate.
Yeah, and then you need to stream for a certain amount of time. So obviously, it would take him probably like a month or so just because he has to stream enough hours. But it would happen so quickly. Like we didn't have that. Like you had some of us to help you a little bit. I had basically nobody at that point because nobody had been affiliate yet. But like Jason and people like that, we could help them out in a month or
That'd be
two
super
easily.
easy.
It'd be no
All right, Amber
problem.
got home though. I'm gonna go make dinner at 8 o'clock. Yes, at 8 o'clock at night.
At 8 o'clock. Jesus Christ. All right, man. Well, I'm glad we did this. We're definitely we'll start this back up. So we'll do this every week or so. Plus, we'll
Yeah,
start
perfect.
playing more.
You gonna play
Hopefully,
tonight, or do you have to go to
now.
bed
So.
early?
I have to technically go to bed a little bit earlier, but maybe I can stay. By the time you're done with dinner,
Sad
I'll probably
face. All
won't be
right.
able to play. But
Well, tomorrow's Friday at least.
okay.
Yeah. All right. I will talk to you later.
True.
Bye bye, Zeno. Bye bye, viewers. Bye bye, Corey. Thanks for tuning in.